Hey everybody, what's up? Figured I'd show off my inverter working today, my little solar powered generator DIY thing here. Right now I have hooked up to it a TV with a smart Blu-ray player attached to the back, so I basically call it a smart TV. It is two separate devices, but for testing purposes I'm going to show what it does. Right now I have the solar turned on. Cat right there. Hi Moonshine. It's taking power. Slowly but surely, that's the point. This was not meant to carry much of a load, just to charge the batteries. Alright. So now, I'll turn the switch on. Main power switch in the back. You can kind of see me do it through that hole there. Alright, the USB is on. You won't see much of a drop from there unless something is plugged in. Now the inverter is off, but the USB still is on. If it's got power to it, it's on. That's just how it's made. Alright, inverter power on. No fans or anything, it's a pretty quiet startup. TV standby is on. TV, power. I think the Blu-ray player is already on. Do. Waiting. Yes, it is. So there you have it. It works. No noise from the inverter, no buzzing or humming from the TV. Power draws. It's not bad. As you can see, it's holding steady right there. So it doesn't take a whole lot to run a TV or a DVD player either. Alright. So now it's actually on. Hit Netflix. We'll see if it'll load. My internet kind of sucks, so it may not. This is just a test. So far, so good. It's maintaining power. Not the greatest sunlight in the world. I am sitting inside, but this is just for a test. Solar power is on. It's collecting sun, sending it evenly to the batteries, which evenly sends it out to the inverter, which does all the rest. I'm not going to explain all that.
So 720 horsepower.
Netflix is loading.
And our high torque was 537.9 foot-pounds.
All this over here is running off house power. Disregard that. Nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. It is solely just this TV and the DVD player attached to the back of it, which you can't see. We'll see if we can load something up. So depending on how this does power-wise, I think it would be safe to say you could take this outside, set it up on the deck, pull up some chairs, fire up the barbecue, and have a little nice outside deck time with the TV, YouTube, Netflix. You know, if you really want that kind of thing, even if you're outside, it's gonna work. Loading. Da-da-da-da. There we go. Turn up the volume. Yes, this is on Netflix. This is not a DVD. So it's probably using less energy because of that, because the player doesn't have to spin up the motor and reboot the laser and all that. It's just using Wi-Fi. So for that, I'd call it a success. Still holding a pretty good 12.5 volts. Kind of fluctuating between 5.1 and 5.3. Fan's not even kicked on. This thing's just happy as can be. Last thing I did was I made a tube here that you can't see very well, and that's the point, to connect the exhaust fan from here to the exhaust holes in the case here. Kind of hard to show you from this angle, but just trust me on it. And it works, it blows through just fine, no cooling problems, it's not going to heat up the inside of the case, trying to vent its own air. Looks like a very slow drop, but again, solar is on, so it's collecting sun as it's powering this to that. And that's it. I can do one more thing just to show a little bit more of a load. So I'll go ahead and turn this off. Blu-ray off. TV off. I'll unplug that. Yeah, I really hate my phone camera, but it gets the job done. All right, it's a 0.8 amp fan. Really, I'm sure it draws at least an amp. I'll go ahead and plug that in. All right, that's in. Set it on 1. Even on 1. See, now it's drawing a little bit. Nothing from the inverter, still cool. Let's kick it up to notch 2. Now you can hear the fan kicks on. Air blowing out the back. Doing what it should. 12.43 volts. All right, high gear. 3. See a bit more of a drop there. But that fan is easily louder than the inverter. On a full charge, I couldn't even begin to tell you how long this would run. My guess would be, with these lead acid batteries, they're fresh, they're fully charged, I would say at least a couple of hours. Could be longer. Definitely would be longer for the TV. That thing hardly draws anything. I'd almost say that would maintain on just the solar panels. But for what this does, see, I'm gonna go outside, you don't have any power with you, you wanna hook up a good fan. Ta-da, there you go. So that's about all I got for now. I'm gonna pull this to an end. And there you have it. This cost me maybe, I don't know, $80 total to make. And that's the propane burner that this case originally came in. So $20 per battery, 2 batteries, maybe 20 for the inverter. The rest of it I've just had laying around. The fan was free. The TV, Blu-ray player, that was salvaged. Everything's good, everything works. Didn't take me much time to put this together. It mainly got put together because I was bored and I could. So there you have it, that's it. Hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please and thank you, that would be great. That's all I got. Thank you for watching. See you next time.